All right, here we go.
Okay. Okay. Just choose one like time. We'll see it later.
And we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know I said I wouldn't be here, but I jumped on quick to say hello to everyone and checking out the Outschool news for today because I need to know the news as well. So, hey, Rebecca. Hey, Esther. How are you guys doing today?
Hi, we're good.
Good. I think there might be a little delay here we've got going on. Can you guys hear me and see me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Good. Let us know in the chat. Can you hear us okay? Can you see us? I think we've got a couple people on here, so just let us know if we're coming in okay.
Hi, guys.
And joining us here shortly, Teacher Kelly will be here, but we figured we'd get started. Now, Rebecca, there was something you mentioned that you were going to talk about today.
Yes.
You want to start with that?
Sure. So it's called the Summer Adventures in Outschool. Actually, it's called Outschool Summer Adventures, and they're week-long summer camps. It's 3 hours a day, Monday through Thursday, and it's going to be a team of teachers. So there'll be 3 teachers for each week as a pod. And I was invited to join one of the pods. So I'm doing 5 different weeks this summer with a team of other teachers. And they've got a pod for ages 3 to 5, and then 6 to 8, and 9 to 12. So I'm doing 3 weeks of ages 6 to 8 with Cindy and Mindy. Well, 1 week is Cindy and Christine and I, and 1 week is Cindy, Mindy, and I. There are 2 weeks of those. And then I'm also doing 2 weeks of a STEM camp for ages 6 to 8.
Oh, nice.
So one's gonna be in the morning, one's in the afternoon. But I'm really excited about this. Stop blocking my face, son. There'll be breakout rooms, there'll be big groups, there'll be between 18 and 36 kids in each pod. So the breakout rooms will be, of course, 1/3 of that. And it's just a great opportunity for learners to see other teachers and have like a big, kind of a summer camp feel for 1 week.
Super fun.
So on Outschool, go ahead and search Outschool Summer Adventures so you can sign up.
Great. So are they still accepting teachers or is it all students now? Do you know?
Sorry, they are still looking for a few more teachers, but they're filling up fast. Right now, they're actually starting to enroll learners.
Excellent. Super fun. I think learners would love that.
Yes.
What do you think?
Every week's a little bit different. And, you know, the feel from the teachers is a little bit different. I'm going to do a lot of my science in my weeks. I'm doing the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, sounds like fun. So speaking of that type of thing, in our email that we got yesterday, feel free to pull up your emails and check them out with us. But it said, like, it was called Community Scoop, and it was get your tent ready. It says, do you know any learners who are camping enthusiasts or have a knack for all things nature? We're excited to host our first Great Outschool Camp Out. So I thought that just sounded like a lot of fun. Featured themed challenges for learners throughout the week, culminating in a virtual camp out. I remember doing that in my brick and mortar classroom too. We had like a camping theme and like reading around the campfire type thing. Of course, it was all pretend. It was indoors, and I taught 5-year-olds. So, oh, Mindy's here. Hey, Mindy. She said, hello, everyone. I'm doing 7 of the 8 weeks. Wow. So it's super cool. You can sign up for whichever weeks as a teacher.
Yeah, at this point, they're just filling in the gaps. So a lot of the weeks we already have 2 out of the 3 teachers. And so the person's like, well, can you work this week and this week because that's all we have left? So it's the tail end of getting teachers in. But there are just a few spots empty here and there. But it's mostly full and we just need students.
Yay. So do you pick, like, you're doing STEM. What are the other 2 teachers doing that are with you?
So we work together as there's like about 5 of us teachers in my group, the afternoon group, and we're going to kind of rotate weeks. And so like, let's do a theme. So the first week is going to be mad science. So I think it's going to be kind of science related, however the teachers want to do it. The second week will be rainbow. So I'm going to do a lot of my rainbow science experiments. We'll do rainbow stories. We'll do rainbow crafts, anything rainbowish. And the third week will be animals. And we've got more weeks called like hobbies and artists and some other big themes that the teachers can then just kind of play with and make things kind of fit within that theme.
Awesome. So how can learners go and find your class?
So,
For that one?
yeah, I can send the link in the chat box. We can also type in Outschool Summer Adventures.
Mhm.
And then you can scroll down and you can find the ones for your child's age group, ages 3 to 5, ages 6 to 8, ages 9 to 12. And then you can pick your times. You can either do morning or later morning or afternoon. And then you'll just get put into that spot, and those teachers will be your teachers. And we'll introduce ourselves the first day, and we'll have some as a big group, and then some will be breakout. And for our breakouts, we're going to rotate so that everybody will see every teacher for that breakout lesson. Like
Oh,
group
wow.
1, A, B, C. So everybody's going to rotate
So, like,
throughout the
centers.
week. Yeah, that way they don't go, but I wanted to have that person. Well, you didn't get that person tomorrow, so
Yeah.
it'll all be fine.
Right. Oh, that's great. Awesome. How long are they?
It's 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's 3 hours per day.
3 hours per day. Wow, excellent. Super fun.
So I'm in the one with Cindy and Mindy from 1 to 4 p.m.
Okay. So
Pacific time,
are teachers working all 3 hours?
Yes. So we will all be present all 3 hours, either in the breakout room or in the main group, to kind of monitor things, to make sure
Right.
everything's good. And if one teacher has to step out, the other 2 teachers are still there.
That's awesome.
So yes, that's good.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear about it when you guys finish it up too. So you have to come back and
Yeah. The
and,
first
like,
week is
debrief.
June 21st. So it's coming up soon. So then after that, I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, love it, love it. All right, let's see. Another thing in the scoop was, more classes. Lights, camera, action. Connect with learners interested in film with classes on topics such as script writing, cinematography, film history, and more. Awesome. So let's see, it says Outschool will promote these classes via email and the hashtag. So if you're interested in the Outschool Film Festival, looks like you can use hashtag OSFF, and that's going to be on August 15th. So pretty neat. Hey, Jerry, thanks for joining us.
Hey, hi there.
Awesome. I don't even know if I had Rebecca introduce herself, but I feel like
Here's another one.
right? So Rebecca and Jerry, and I know Kelly said she is on her way soon too. So super fun. So Jerry, we were just talking about the pods coming up. Are you on a pod as well?
I am in a pod. Yeah, I'm in the rabbit pod. I almost can't say it without laughing.
I'm in the lion pod.
I don't know why.
Just to kind of keep our, mind sane.
Oh, is that how it is? So you're all like called different things. So are the students like
Animals.
they know they're in the rabbit pod or the lion,
No,
or is
I
it
think
just for the teachers to keep
rabbit
straight?
pod's a different time of day.
Rabbits,
Oh,
it's a different time of day. It's a morning section. Yeah.
okay. And what are
It's,
you teaching?
I'm doing 6 to 8-year-olds also, but it's a morning section.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess that those are the rabbits. There's only 3 of us.
Okay.
And the first week, there's only 2 of us.
Okay.
Well, actually, the first 3 weeks, there's only 2 of us, which is okay, I guess. We're just divvying it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
So, yeah. So we're just coming up with like themes and things to do and breaking up the day. And then later on, the third person will join in.
Okay.
She's actually committed to like a different thing that's going on that I'm not sure. It's through Outschool, but I'm not sure what it is. And so she's got like 5 weeks already with that. And so she's joining later.
Wow. Awesome. Yeah, I was just talking in the Outschool community scoop. There's like a camp out one. There's
yeah, I saw that.
Lights, camera, action, the film festival one that we just did. Yeah.
And
I think
there's also that other email that came out. It looks like it was on the 9th of June for those that get the emails and whatnot. That educator adventure, there's like a conference coming up for folks that are educators on Outschool.
super fun.
So that'll be in July. I don't know if you mentioned that already.
What is it? No, we haven't gotten to that one. We were just
Oh,
on the
sorry.
email that we got.
Okay, never mind.
That's perfect. That is perfect.
We'll come back to that.
It's a virtual conference, right, Jerry?
Yeah, well, I hope so. I can't go, but yeah, No, I think it's a virtual conference. Let's see. It's called the Adventure instead of Adventure.
Mhm.
Adventure awaits virtual educator conference. It says, join your fellow educators, staff, and industry professionals for 3 days. It's 3 days of learning, laughing, and fun.
Cool. That sounds like fun. I can't wait till they start doing conferences like
Yep, in person.
person.
Right. Yeah. This
Yeah.
one's in July.
So we can all
We got some
finally
time.
meet each other.
I know.
Super fun. Kelly and I ended up at a conference together, but we didn't know each other yet. So we never met.
Too bad. It was only like maybe a month later that we met too.
I know, because it was in November, and I started getting into your group in December, I think, or something close to that. So super fun. So Kelly, thanks for joining us. We just talked about the pods, and we just started talking about the community scoop, the nature class upcoming, and the lights, camera, action. So
Oh, okay, good. I have both emails from the past week printed out. So hold on, I'll get the one that you started talking about. And then when you click on, it gives you some more information. So I have that too.
Right.
awesome. Oh, Rebecca, say that one out loud.
Sure.
Your dad's
So
awesome.
my dad, Bob Bishop, the math magician person, he's going to be teaching some of the ages 9 to 12 pods in the mid-morning. So he's looking forward to finding, what he can do for those, because he's very creative. So I think those kids are going to really like that.
Yeah. Do you
That's
have an
good.
interview of your dad on your channel too?
Only the one that you did with us. I haven't actually interviewed him myself yet, but I should.
Yeah. I was going to say, you should check out some videos with Bob Bishop. He's just excellent. I've got a couple on my channel with him, and he's just got a way with kids. Like, you can see him interacting with the kids and how he would teach, and yeah.
Yeah, he makes it fun.
Yeah,
He
I'm
brings
glad you
magic
shouted him out.
in, and optical illusions, and chess, and math, and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, he teaches the adults as well. Like, you don't mean to sit there and learn, but you're like, oh, how do you do that? Oh, what do you do? Super fun. All right, Kelly, are you ready?
Yeah. So since you started talking about the film thing, I could go ahead and start with that.
Sure, that'd be great.
So it's in the email, but then you can click for more information. So this is the more information. Okay. Do you have class listed that can help aspiring filmmakers? So what they need are script writing, film editing, cinematography, film history, special effects and lighting, movie makeup, costumes. I actually have an idea that I could do that's not on this list, which I'm not going to tell you guys about because I don't want copycats. Okay, so parents, family summary. Add a single sentence or phrase to describe your class to adults. The summary should be clear, descriptive. You all know that. Keywords, no exclamation marks and emojis. You guys know that too. All
That's
classes. Share your original film with the community center. I also clicked, they have some like a video you can watch with more information about it too. And they gave like an example, several different examples of what you could do. It was the same two girls who had like, they were robbing a bank and then they were a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And then how will Outschool promote these classes? So you have to use the hashtag and they will be promoted on our email communication to active families who will search the link to Outschool classes containing the hashtag OSFF Outschool Film Festival. All learners who enroll in the film festival will be directed to search for you as well. So if you have a learner that wants to do the film festival, it is free. You actually have to pay $1, but then they're going to refund you the $1. So it's free.
That's cool.
Yeah. And do you have a tutorial video you'd like to share? The Outschool Film Festival will be a chance for the learner community to gather their love of film. If you would like to share a film video making skill or tip, fun fact. So this is, I think for the teachers, you could just give a 1-minute little fact that's going to be played. So send a 30 to 90 second video to, I guess we could link the email address later. Kind of hard to read it. Yeah. To be shared with the classroom, be sure to clearly show your face for part of the video, and you're encouraged to include a link of your profile with the video. Not all submitted videos will be shared with the classroom, so aim for something fun and engaging for all age groups with good lighting, no background noise, and deadline is July 1st for that.
Well, I'm glad you looked into that further, because I was thinking it was like already on the go and for learners to start signing up. So they actually are looking for teachers as well.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm not creative enough. Film, that kind of, that's not me. Arts, crafts, that's you guys.
Jerry, maybe your son should become an Outschool teacher and do this.
I've been trying since last July.
Wow.
He would really be good, and a lot of kids would really love him for that, because he's not that much older. I mean, he's 20, but like, you know, he can still relate, but he's just been freelancing and doing a lot of things. But yeah, that's a cool idea. It's a great idea. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that they're branching into sort of like some niche topics for, you know, some learner. Like if Luke were younger now, that's the stuff that he would want to be exploring, is like, hey, there's a teacher who's a professor and she does screenwriting in college and she teaches on Outschool. That's the class he would want to take. So, you know, he would be really into this whole thing. Yeah.
I'd like to do the nature one. That's
I know. There's a lot of classes on Outschool I want to take.
What's that?
So it was like, I'll just sign my daughter up so I can listen in. But since I'm out of her age range, I'm like, yeah, she's 5. She can't take this 10-year-old class, I guess.
But I want to take it. Yeah.
Right.
You know, I only have pretend kids.
Right.
I have 4.
I got one real kid, but I do have like 4. Well, I have 2 pretend kids and a couple cousins in there too.
Right.
What you guys mean by the pretend kids?
So I like to get emails about upper kids classes, or back when I was when I searched for classes, it automatically only searched for the 5-year-olds. Well, I taught up to ages 8. So I wanted to be able to search my classes for age 8. So I put a little pretend kid who's 8 years old, so that it would automatically put her in the search too, so that I could see the classes that are geared towards the kids that I teach. Now, I think the search function is different now, so you can definitely tailor it. But in the past, it like automatically selected all your kids' ages, and just make it easier for me to do that.
Right.
I get them. You can't delete them, so they're stuck there.
I get the emails because I teach up through, like, I have one class that's 14 to 18, and I have a 17, a 14, and a 15-year-old in that class, and another one who I don't know the age of off to hand. But anyway, so I get all the age ranges. It's a lot to peruse through. I don't often really spend a lot of time perusing it, but I give it a quick scan sometimes. Yeah.
So Kelly, I don't know.
It helps to have a fake kid if you want to receive your own emails. If you want to follow yourself to know that, okay, your new class was published today, 24 hours later, the parents are going to get the email. Well, if you have a pretend kid in the age range that you're teaching, you're going to get that email as well. And you know, this is when the parents are going to get it. And then you'll start getting signups right after that. If you have open spots, you might get some trickling in like right away.
Nice. So Kelly, I don't know if you can see the chat, but Mindy said you did TV stuff. You'd be perfect for filmmaking.
I was thinking that. I was thinking this is up my alley. I could totally do this. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you want some of the other subjects in the email.
Please do.
Okay, I'll try to stick with the same email we started with, because there were 2 that came out this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so teaching your passions on Outschool. Interested in creating a class around life experience, identity or personal interest. Maybe you grew up in France. Okay, so basically they're giving you guidelines as to, you click on it further, and I'm going to summarize it for you. So you click on it further, it gives you more information. So basically, if you want to teach a class about Hawaii, they're saying life experience is not, I went on a week-long cruise to Hawaii, but life experience is, I grew up in Hawaii all my life and I know the language. So they're just trying to distinguish between what is life experience and what isn't. Yeah. Engage with Outschool community groups. Let's see, they have like a bunch of things for us teachers. So they have an educator book club. This month's read, I wish my teacher knew. And July's read is teaching in the online classroom, surviving and thriving in the new normal. There's an Outschool educator wellness group. So it's just a bunch of groups, kind of like VIP Kid has, but Outschool starting to do them for us to have more community. Let's see, build relationships with fellow educators. Just because you teach remotely doesn't mean you're alone. They have weekly community events, which we have our own anyway. We created our own, which I love, but not everybody has this. The Hub Conversations, that's the Outschool Teacher Hub on Facebook. Gratitude changes everything. Let us know what you're grateful for. Share Outschool stickers on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram. Is anyone? But
No.
okay.
I am.
I haven't done that one yet.
I am.
I have
I
enough
like
to just-
Instagram.
I keep
I
saying
have
I'm
a
gonna get
hard
on.
time with Instagram.
What'd you say?
I have a hard time with Instagram. I think I got so used to YouTube and Facebook.
Oh yeah, it takes a little getting used to, but I've really enjoyed it. It is different. Each one of them is different. They're so different about how they like function and what you do and the way you look at it. And
Right.
yeah,
It's just one more thing to distract me from my life.
Me too.
right.
That's why I won't get on
I've
it.
been doing it a little while, not as long as Facebook, but I feel like there's different functions for them.
Mm-hmm.
So like Facebook for me is I can reach a wide variety of people, but it's really about groups and community now. I think that's the way that Facebook's really evolved. I mean, I post single things on there too, like my own little something, whatever. But Instagram is, to me, it casts an even wider net.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really about sharing imagery.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can do a
Photos
lot
and
of
stuff.
hashtagging and then that hashtagging, I mean, I've not done this yet, but that hashtagging links you and attracts other people to, that's really like kind of where it started. It really didn't start on Facebook.
Yeah.
Not that I know all the history, but I'm just saying that that's kind of where it was really bringing in people. So like if you see like hashtag painting or whatever, and then there are people, so it links your images to the topic or
Awesome. Looks like we've got about 16 people on here. Say hello. Tell us where you're from. We'd love to know.
I can go to the next email if you want. Okay. So Ed Venture awaits. Attend a virtual educator conference. Join your fellow educators, Outschool staff, and industry professionals for 3 days of learning, laughing, and fun. So it's from July 14th to 16th. So this is like a thing for us teachers. Sounds kind of like a meetup almost. Or you,
but it's 3 days.
Right.
I think there's going to be
journey?
like
It kind of sounds like that.
Except I hope it's not as intense because I was like, after like 4 or 5 hours, I could like not even
My brain
function.
was
I could
dead.
barely like eat a sandwich. I don't know why. I just felt like everything was like sucked out.
I wonder if they're going to use Hopin, that app, the site. Yeah.
Maybe if we're a little bit more used to it.
Yeah. Outschool swag and workshops. Yeah. It sounds just like Journey.
Yeah.
I hope it's the type of thing where you can come in and out because since Outschool we teach during the day, there's going to be teachers teaching. So
Right.
Is it free, Kelly? Does it say whether it's free?
Yes.
It's a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh, okay.
So it's free. I think I'll sign up.
I signed up for it just because you get like reminders or whatever. I guess you get like reminders and like a link to, but I haven't done anything except that.
I clicked on the link to say see more, and it looks like it's shorter chunks. So like day 1, Wednesday starts at 3 p.m. Day 2 is from 12 to 4 p.m. on Thursday, and day 3, Fridays from 9 to 1. So the little bit of small chunks, you can come for. You don't have to be like 72 hours, 3 days straight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
my brain
Like,
goes like, ay, ay, ay.
I could barely do like 4 to 5 with
Yeah.
the other one.
I mean, like
I was-
between my Outschool teaching and my life and my
Right.
family and my daughters, I'm like, I can't sit in front of the computer for 3 days straight.
Right.
But I can
Like
always
a shower?
come here and go and do these little like networking things and some meetups and maybe little mini conferences or workshops or whatever they have there. They've got some keynote speakers. So I might
Yeah.
pop in here or there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the cool thing is that you can probably come and go. Maybe the first day is just like an hour or two and they're kicking off with some announcements and then, come back later.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one doesn't have an end time. It just says starts at 3
know.
p.m. Pacific time.
Wonder
So
if they'll
most
have
of
the
them,
speed
yeah, they're
dating.
kind of like all different times.
Late. Yeah.
Maybe the speed dating where we can meet everybody.
That would be
Oh
fun.
my gosh,
do
that's
like-
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
My mission is always to
I was
find
kind of
you,
hooked
though.
on that one. I'm like, yeah, this
Yeah,
conference.
me
I'll
too.
watch the recording later. Speed date. Let's do this.
That's what
I
I
know.
do.
I love that.
You did that too? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it a little bit and it was fun, but then I was like, I can't go back and do more because I just had I had no
Well,
brain cells left.
It's addicting. You're like, oh, just one more person. Okay, just one more person. I'll just do one more because it's a 3-minute thing. I got 3 more minutes. One more person. Like 2 hours later, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
Oh, Mindy said, don't forget a thumbs up. Thanks, Mindy. And teacher
Thanks,
Lena's
Mindy.
here. Hey, Lena. Glad you're here. Okay, Kelly, do you have something else for us?
Yes, updated anti-bias training for educators. In order to best serve our diverse Outschool community of learners, educators, and families, we've updated the training. Now you can access. So there's 4 different modules you can do. You just do it on your own time. Sounds like it's an optional thing, not something they're making you do. They have introduction to anti-bias education. 2 is class cultures. 3 is family and community engagement. And 4 is educator leadership.
Okay.
So,
Did you see the email, the new privacy training that we all have to do as well? I just want to tell people, super easy, super fast.
I was going to talk about that too. Yes.
Oh, is that in there? Great. Then you can do that.
Oh, you want me to do it now? Okay.
No, whenever.
You're on.
First, I thought that's what you were talking about. That's why I linked the 2 together in my head.
Yes. Well, I did it. It's super easy. It's just like a 4-minute video. That one is mandatory, but I actually put it off because I thought I was going to have to answer questions, kind of like you do at GoGo Kid or VIP Kid when you're certifying. But you just watch the video and then you click something saying that you did, and yeah.
It's easy.
The speaker's saying keep things private. Don't let the students give you any personal information. Don't save or share screenshots. Keep things, they have their things, you have your things. Don't. Yeah. Very private.
One thing that's tricky is like when you're in class, I know because, we're teaching learners all over the world. So we don't know where they're from. We don't need to know where they're from. But sometimes, especially in the winter, when I had like a foot of snow literally all over and a lot of things were shut down and stuff. And so I'm like, oh, it's really cold. And then they want to share like what the weather's like. That's okay. But it's just, little kids sometimes will say like, oh, well, here in Boston,
Well, right. But
like,
they get too comfortable. They can say the state or the country, but I stopped them from saying like the city, and one person's like, here's my phone number. No, stop, mute. Mute.
Here's my phone number.
No.
I always
Do
just
not
like
give me any of that.
I don't ask anything further than like, it's really cold where I live.
Is it cold where you are? Is it hot where you are?
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I go. And then I'm like, I'm having a great sunny day. I can't wait to get outside. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah. And sometimes they'll say something, or they'll ask me, where do you live?
Right.
And I'm
or
like, well, I live in America.
What time is it? Because then I can kind of go to like time zones.
Yeah.
One time on New Year's Eve, I was teaching 2 kids in California and 2 kids from like China or Korea or something like that. So they were already New Year's Day and I was New Year's Eve, and that was kind of fun to talk about what time it was without mentioning the country.
I think the big thing is don't share it. So if it comes out in the classroom, you want to make sure you're not sharing it outside the classroom as well.
Right.
You exactly want to have the kids bring it up, but you don't want to share it outside the classroom.
Yeah, because like for me, that's part of the fun is finding where they live. But yeah, you're right. You could cut it off with the city, like just tell me the state or
Right.
But what do you do? This happened to me actually just the other day. If they start sharing, like in the chat, one girl was like, I'm on Roblox. What's your Roblox name? What's your number?
You can turn it off.
Oh, maybe I should have done that, but I just said out loud to cover my own rear that I was just like, make sure you get permission from your parents if you're exchanging phone numbers. Everybody get permission before
That's
you
probably
do.
a good idea too, to say it out loud for the recording, and just because you can't like physically stop them.
Yeah.
But you can turn off their ability to chat with anyone.
That's true.
Right.
I didn't think to do that.
But at the same time, isn't it awesome that you're building that sense of community with your students?
I know.
Each other, and
I know, that is cool.
Yes. And I've had students start talking to each other outside of class, and the parents were fine with it. But I think as long as you just make sure you say, like, you have to get permission, you know? Yeah.
EYA.
Mhm. Yes. Do you want the next thing? Using technology to enhance your classroom. Every week, Outschool experts host different workshops using technology. I think I might go to some of these to increase engagement. So these are some of the topics coming up: playlists and pathways, choice boards, and breakout games. And then if you're already enrolled, join the Facebook collaboration group to connect with other workshop participants. So that's something definitely I would like to learn, how to bring more technology in my classroom. So I think I might go to one of these. What about you guys?
Awesome.
I've missed a couple that I wanted to go to.
So busy. Yep.
I mean, it's just, I mean, some days it's like, I'm not even, I need to make sure that I actually like eat well or do something for me. But I've missed a few. It's hard to do everything. I mean, I've been part of the Facebook Outschool book group that was in that email.
Yeah.
And I've been I'm watching them talk about all the books that I'm not reading. I know. And LaTanya was like, LaTanya's like, you can still join. I'm like, I couldn't I? I don't know when and what hour am I going to read them? Right. I want to. I don't know. So, but yeah, it's cool. I definitely want to join a couple of those and try them out. And maybe they're not that long. I just have to kind of see. I think as June gets a little more underway and things settle down, maybe there'll be a way to squeeze it in.
Yeah. Yeah. So they also have some other ways that they're suggesting that you can connect and collaborate. One-on-one coaching. Did you know the Outschool, the class quality team offers one-on-one instructional coaching sessions, which is awesome. This would be great if you're a new teacher. So you can sign up for 20-minute session and receive help in refining your instructional practices.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome. Yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. They have a rookie meetup. If you're just starting, they have a link for it to connect with other new educators and share tips. And for us, they have a veteran meetup. For those who have been actively on the platform for over 6 months, you're invited, the veterans, for a lively discussion on how you can continue. Yeah.
I think we did that one, Rebecca. Isn't that the one we showed up to? But then
I think so. It's just like you, me, and the leader.
No, but then one other, I know, it's like, hi, we know each other.
Right.
One other,
we always talk, whatever.
One other, we talk literally every day.
Yep.
One other person showed up though.
Oh, fun.
It would be nice though if you had a couple of random people. Actually, I feel like this working in these pods is a little helpful. You're kind of meeting new people, or doing like the expo thing, or doing different things. You kind of start to meet like a few new people, and you can share ideas that way too.
Yeah. It gets time consuming with everything you have to do between like creating the classes and all the things. So I mean,
I like how they give us choices. And me personally, I may do like one extra thing per month. Like, okay, this month I'll go to one event.
Right.
I'll go to one workshop, because I just can't do everything. But when I was a newbie, like, I'll go to the newbie one, because like Zoom, when you are a participant in Zoom, is so different than when you're a teacher on Zoom. So like, there's like buttons that I can push now. Like, what's this button do? What's that button do? And even a year later, I'm like, I'm now finding like the flow of how to maneuver in Zoom so it's not so clunky.
Yeah.
So these new teachers
yeah.
just start off with a real quick, just you and the students. Then later get into like the annotate and the screen sharing and the sound sharing. Like later, do like one little thing at a time. You don't have to do
Right.
everything at first.
Right. And if you don't have time to go to that workshop, there are YouTubers who've done videos Outschool for Zoom.
Right.
So you can do
Right.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably
Right.
let them know. Teacher Mindy said they aren't allowed to exchange phone numbers or gaming names. So in class,
Right.
just in case anybody out there. I mean, they do sometimes, but
Yeah.
it says
The ones,
as a disclaimer, Mindy was
right. The ones that did in my one class did get permission from their parents. So
Yeah.
yeah. Got anything else about this topic before I go on to the next? Okay. Content age group specific meetup. So connect with other educators either in your content areas or age groups at our content specific meetups. There's a thing to click that actually, I might look at that.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, meet with small groups or breakout rooms to brainstorm and offer support to other educators. I guess the balance in that one is going to be some of it's people you're competing against too. So, you know.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
So ongoing opportunities for new educators. There's an Outschool orientation. I guess if you're a new teacher to help you set up success. Safety and training, privacy training that we already talked about. It's just a 4-minute video. New teacher demo room. Now that you have a class listed and you're getting enrollment, start off on the right foot in your virtual classroom by teaching a demo session. A veteran educator will give you personalized feedback after you present a sample of your class. Wow, wish I had that when I was new. That's, yeah, that sounds awesome. Lots of
Just talking about that. Somebody asked that in our collaboration messenger group about practice room and demo room.
Oh, somebody did say something about it. Is
Yeah.
there a practice room?
Mindy said, Jerry, it was me. I was at the veteran meetup with you and Rebecca, and the leader was Erin.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. Like we're all friends anyway. I got confused with like, wait, who was there? I feel like it was just friends anyway. So
I know.
Honey.
It was a while ago, though.
it was many months ago. I'm like, Aaron was the only one we didn't know. Like, do you guys know each other? Yeah, we're friends from like years ago. So
Oh,
at least a year.
Well, I didn't really know Mindy though, but I think you did.
yeah.
Yeah, but now I do. Okay,
From you
Mindy,
guys,
that's funny.
From,
That's funny.
From this.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the only thing left, I think you guys were already talking about it, but when I clicked on the more information about the camp thing.
Yeah.
So I know you already talked about it a little, but I can, I'll go into more detail here. So learners will enroll in the Great Outschool Campout and answer different camp theme name challenges. It's from the week of July 12th to July 18th. Parent and teachers in the Facebook community will be encouraged to try some of the challenges. And the hashtag is #OutschoolCampout 2021. Say it again, because that was long. Outschool Campout 2021. Do you have a camp theme tutorial video you'd like to share? This is a chance for the learner community to come together and try a new skill. So here are the things they suggest. Oh, it's 30 to 90-second video. It's very similar to the film one. Be sure to clearly show your face. Well, you know, all the things that make the video look good. You need to submit it by July 1st. And the same guy that you submitted the other one for the film, his name's Fernando. And this is the title they give him, Learner Community Guy. That's his title. Yeah. Okay, so here's some things they suggest as far as challenges to do. Build a shelter. I won't read the details because this will be really long, but just build a shelter, build a fire, create a camp treat, s'mores, roasted apples, campfire nachos, create camp calisthenics. Did I say that right? Staying healthy maximizes your chances of participating. Choose a camp theme. Are you on team cheese or team avocado is what they give.
Avocado. Oh, cheese and avocado?
Yeah,
That's hard.
that is a tough one.
Cheese is good.
I like avocado too. Guacamole. A camp t-shirt, create a camp t-shirt, create a camp flag. Create a found object art. Take a trip outside and create art out of objects you find in nature. Jerry, this sounds like up your alley. Create team cheese. Cheer on fellow bananas or donuts. Camp
What?
theme. Yeah, I don't know what that
I
means. You
didn't read that part.
cheer your. I think they're just encouraging you to create a team and give it a name. I think that's all that means. A camp themed song, the great Outschool Camp Out, and has a great ring to it. Give it a song. Create a secret handshake. Draw your power animal. Sing us a camp song. All right, those are all of them. That was a lot, I know.
Oh, Heather Fritz needs to look that one up. She was like a survival instructor, or she does survival classes or something. She needs to. That'd be great. Super fun.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
They have-
Interested
They
in
have a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Like a lot of things. There must be people in charge of all these different kind of aspects of things, like,
Mhm.
the camp and the training and the, I don't know, community things.
Yeah, I like that they're giving other ideas too.
Mhm.
So you can, keep expanding your business, which helps them, which helps, the whole overall, and keep
Mhm.
learners interested and having fun. I love it.
And seasonal things too, which is great.
And it reminds you to get started early because
Yes.
sometimes I'm like, oh no, it's May and I missed Mother's Day or something.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Hopefully, Mindy said she has trouble getting these emails. I know Rebecca gave her some ideas to fix it, but so glad that you can come here and learn some things about Outschool or get your updates from us. If you need updates from GoGo Kid or VIP Kid, go to Kelly's channel every Tuesday morning, because like she gave us updates today, she reads the weekly news for both of them. So
Yes, weekly reports. Yeah.
So awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you all next week.